aka Billy MichaellsThceascza, aka I'm back. That's right. I did the Bookman show back last year, and now I'm back. And I have another book that's called The Atlanta, Parent of All, Atlantis, which is the middle of the earth where Adam and Eve come from, made out of clay and water, not flesh and blood. Like I said before, I'm dark, Indian complexion and color. My race is human being. I'm not a woman being. I'm a guy, not a girl. And I'm also from Long Island City, Truby community. So let's get some things straight. The book, The Atlanta, Parent of All Atlantis, is about all the water creatures, the starfish and star kings. And they have conversation too because they are supreme beings. Now, all beings have conversation, even cats and dogs. But their conversation is not necessarily named conversation, it's called thought, or silently. Ours conversation is out loud, all silently, where we conversate. Well, this is the beginning of the Atlanta Parent of All. Here we go. Oh, excuse me for a second.
You said I can watch YouTube?
Yeah, do what's on. You get ready. I got asked you. You get ready. I like that. I'm losing fine. Start what you
I'm gonna watch Sleep. I'm gonna watch them,
do the song first.
no, stop. Let me play from my phone and you got your laptop. And you're okay. No, you know what? This is the first and last time you should put up the fucking Facebook and you should up my messenger.
I bring it back. Stop being so paranoid. Yes, people.
I want to say what I got to say.
Yes, people, I'm back.
You take that 20 and whoever this still gave you 20, what happened to the other?
I bought the food and I have $9 left, ma. I promise you I don't lie. Before I start off the Atlanta, Parent of All Atlantis, I want to give off a song for y'all. It's an official song. It's from Keith A. You know what I'm saying? And it's official. Here we go. Keith A. Keithape. Keith A. Itchy Ma. Rambo, 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 Rambo.
나 우리가 맺힌다 신경 꺼 너는 너 나는 나 We the killer whales 날개 삐고 동이에서 수영 C-O-H-O-R-T We the corporate petties boys Motherfucker fucker 주둥이만 fucker 너는 너 나는 나 받아들여 어서 너는 나한테 욕할 때 나는 동물러 너무 소리처럼 하니까 막히는 뉴스髪を祝えまた次の戦されてく広げる世界地図デビ忍者ズボンダムシ邪魔者は容赦なく切る死ぬ生きるかけてりゃ当然の義務見てみキューズ
What he drinking, y'all? Keith Ape. What Keith Ape is drinking? Let me know what he drinking that green bottle. Keith Ape is crazy.
여전히 몸에 검이 해무다운 you know it going 하늘 내는 motherfucking late 난 욕조에 누워 쇼핑해 이거 bang 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 kiss it 듣지마 killer whack killer whack killer whack killer whack killer whack 수영해 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 우리 곰돈으로 수영해 너네 컴퓨터로 구경해 너네 삶까지 내가 주연해 그러니까 잊지마는 이름 저거를 웃지마는 팀은 잊지마 저때는 이름 잊지마 저때는 팀은 궁극해서 우리 잊지기를 잊지마 I'm a motherfucking trendsetter on my shit
Bookman show sponsored to you by the Rose Petal Gang.
여기는 강남대로 골목길 들어가면 우주로 걸음 안에 평화 주머니 안에 놀고 전화내 정신은 돌고 돌아 서재 자리면 On the water squawks 여전히 몸에 count All the ninjas go round Never forget 오버에 토게 왔을 누나 아래 고래 소리 다이센스 나노 도레 이란もの捨てちゃおういるものだけありゃ幸せなのかもしれないだろうありがとうありがとう俺は俺の足で歩く綺麗なクスまた汚しまくるシューレース外すエアフォースワンそれかボロいコンパスと思ったいかわっちゃって気分はロックスターチューインガムを噛みながら聴いてるブルーハーツもうやりたくないことやってる暇はねやりたくないことやってる暇はねって言ってたまし田代じゃない過去の話すんのダサいから昔のこと忘れちゃったらいい
Keith Ape. With Keith Ape right there. Hold on for a second, fellas.
What?
You gotta pay for it.
Oh, shit. There ain't no hot water.
Okay, bro, you got it, shit. You got it, okay? You got the General Hospital. There's no fucking hot water?
No.
There's no fucking hot water, man. I want to get into reading The Atlanta, Parent of All Atlantis. But The Atlanta is actually the third parent after the guardian and the Lord, which is Allah. So she's the third parent after them, which makes the Atlanta Zeus or Hu or God. So let's go into the story of the or God or Zeus or Hu, as in Takbir Allah Hu Akbar. She is the Atlanta, parent of all Atlantis, the middle of the earth. Of course, we have 5 parts of the earth. Yes, I put it back on the couch, on the sofa for you. The first part is the, for God. Second part is Egypt. Third part is here in the west, which is Earl. Then you have the south and the east. I'm sorry, the south and the north. That hasn't been fully made yet. The tip of the south and the top of the north hasn't fully been made yet. So let's dig into the first part of the Atlanta, parent of all Atlantis. The Atlanta, parent of all Atlantis. Self-note. There, everything, any place, and all. I am your parent. I came as the third after the guardian and the Lord of the first, the Empress Takpir. A child forever. In this first panel of 4. And of this first, the third is of the called axis. And the second is compass. And the first is Titan, where we all come from, for everything started at the same time. This is for all, everything in any place. I am happy to be old, and this world was too, the heaviest out of all Alpha, Heaven, Omega, Peter, and Zulu. And the next out of me are before and after me, with water and color combining in a bridge of weight and rainbow for everything everywhere. Yes, I am old enough to be a part of all who created it, and I am thee. And my beginning came in the third axis. Excuse me, y'all. Gotta take a medicine break. It's all incense. That's another thing. Incense is harmless, or else you would not be putting perfume or cologne on your body. Incense is colognes and perfumes. Newports, Marlboros, or cigarettes, or cigars, or weed, or coke, or dope, or controlled substances and psychotropic and analysis, shall I say, not psychotropic, but analysis, pill forms and capsules are all incense. Incense for secondhand and in-hand smoke. In-hand is when you inhale it and exhale it. Secondhand is when you do not touch it, but you inhale it and exhale it. And of course, everything else that is made. things that cause cancer is eating swine or heifer, which is human being adult, which is swine, and baby human or woman, which is heifer, and it can cause cancer. Of course, other things can cause cancer, like the fuels of gasolines for cars and automobiles and helicopters. The reason why I know this is because I am the firstborn. I am Eve, the firstborn. When I was with Takpea, in our worlds of Titan, the first planet and the first system and the first column was named the same, Aqual. 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 So it was the planet Aqual. Then it was the Aqual system. Then it was the column Aqual of Titan. Mind you, everything started at the same time. So let me finish this. In my beginning came in the third axis of a spinning world of Aqua, and it was also equal before Eden of the earth here in the fourth world that they call land. Now we are in the fourth axis that we call land, as in the land of the free and the home of the brave. Yes, the Torah royalty, aka MichaellsThceascza. In the fourth axis of the land of the free and the home of the brave is made correct, whether killing or living, for everything, any place, and all is made to be able to bear, for there is nothing that we cannot bear. And at all times and at all to grow accurately by the hands of time, upon never to stop. Comfortability and ease makes us ghosts. 1,000 eyes, continuous hearing, physical and mental, flesh and blood, bones and skeleton. Resurrection, reincarnation of different changing faces of our past lifetimes of who we were and are. And of course, healing, instinct or slow stage, or controlled healing. Upon never to stop, comfortability, ease, and the better never to stop. To the parallel circumference, trigon, deja, and all. What I am trying to say is I am now your parent, second of everything, any place, and all. I am female to what roam earth of the Alpha, Heaven, Omega, Peter, and Zulu. The heavens is one world, but it is named the seven heavens, and it is one planet. Earth also is one planet with many types of formats to make universes, to make a galaxy on a planet. And Lugan is another god, and the god of the children is another god who loves the heavens, and the god who created the earth is another god, and Ena, the god, is another god. Here is our everything, all in any place. it is shown to everywhere, as they choose as mine looks as such, and should look as a diamond of 4 corners with 2 pearls on the left side of it. For my everything, all in any place is everywhere. Now, what is a marrow nectar? Correctly, it's the blue water inside bones that covers skeletons, which has a bottom metal named after steel. But angels are made of wood that have tree trunk and tree bark that is similar to bone marrow and skeleton. That is what we were on before the third peril of Axis. In Axis, there you had the third world, which is where Tantra and angels are from. And the fourth world is Panu, where I originally was rooted at. And before that is Titan. So Titan, Panu, Axis, and land combine pieces together from sand. But we were dirty, and now in 2015 Earth, we are dusty, and soon we will be cleansed by the power of blessings of the higher, not the hellfire, but the higher. Greater to me, the higher will be, for I am the Atlanta, parent of all Atlantis, with my 3 children, the Alyssa, the Antarctica, and the Pacifico, and their children. For we come from the waters after Adam and Eve, for Adam is like mother here, and Eve is like child here. For Adam is the mother and Eve is the son. Remember that, please, whether she came or he came as a child out of Adam's rib. For the rib was inside, not outside. And 2, males can bear children from the outside, for their Jesus or their penis grow outside more than 15 to 20 inches. So a baby can definitely come, or an infant can definitely become labored out of males also, for they let birth from out of their backs, not from their stomachs as women. From the Atlanta. And the ability is correct, as the bridge to paradise is now as each axis, each tantra, each panel, and each land must live for only up to more than 50 years in everything and in everywhere. And the play is now for correct paradise, for it all to never stop, for time never ever stop. The axis is a world that is third, and the panel is a world that is 2, and Titan is 1, and land is where we used to be, for the mothership that took us in is Titan, for the orange had taken the earth only, and with the earth came the solar system. To see Titan one day. Yes, we're back. I just want to make sure that y'all understand that life is sweet. And I want to give out a little time out for y'all to go do what you had to do as like in a commercial. So I would like to know some things. So as in the Atlanta, I will finish it. But I would like to know, why do people feed off of what they see on things like TV or gossip or radio, and they say keep it real. Keep it real is not TV and things of such nature. News is tragedy, so you cannot add that. The Bible is the past, so you cannot add that. It's 2015 Earth, not '01 Earth. And there was Egypt before that. So I would like to understand why people don't keep it real. Can you give me an answer on that? And I'm not saying as in everybody. I'm saying as in certain people who do certain things thinking it is right and it is wrong. I'm not saying that it is gangs. I'm not saying that it is Romans. I'm not meaning officers or police. I'm not saying that it is criminally insane. I'm saying that it is those who possess them to do these things by talking through their thoughts. The people that possess them face to face physically, and their face provoking them, and it starts things off. A person is a king that wins wars, but why do the wars take place? So I would like for y'all to write that down and give out some answers to that. And I will give my answer to it as well. Or I have an answer as it to be too. And I will give you a hint. Killing is a license for you to do. You must have a license to kill. Some people were born without licenses to kill these days, but they had licenses to kill before. That's why they go back to it. So those that have licenses to kill, they must know what to kill. Now let's get back into the Atlanta, parent of all Atlantis. In a real world, I believe is sex, drugs, money world, peace, conversation, coping, cooperation world. So those are two formulas of three, which means 6 formulas of worlds. Now it says for the Atlanta, parent of all Atlantis. And yes, I am correct. Do not form an inch of aggression, for there is not a such thing as hellfire. Everything, everywhere. Now, no, not hurt your own soul before the spirits and souls of the sources with the sexes and the senses and the severals and the sands of sleep and the formulas for the wings of the spirits and the fins of the spirits always are made for us. So do not have it taken from you, even though there is no hellfire. And give it all at all times with love, with faith, all over you and out of you, all around you, up you and down you, from atop of you, everything, everywhere, and to my 4 children, the champion, joiner of the 12 goody columns, who was once the 9 goody planets and was given 3 extra moons to become planets. And it was made to the 12 columns of goody. So the 12 goody columns of Lugan, aka Legend, a little brother. I give to him that, for I am the author. Now back to the Atlantis path of Atlantis. Yes, I am the author. I have the tree of peoples, the next future bodies for us. Right now, as people, we are guy, girl, or human or woman being. And then we have the other people with us too, for us to become a reincarnation, like Angel and Dejel of the Angelites, Jinn and Gina of the Genies, saxophone and trumpet of the instruments, God and goddesses of the lightning bolts, starfish and star kings of Adam and Eve. And there you have it, the people of tree of knowledge. Right now we are the races of complexion of the tree of knowledge, which makes us Indian, Caucasian, African, Arabian, Hinduan, Asian, and Latin. Without many complexions and colors. I have a cold, so please pardon me. Now, where was I? Until our axis, which is the third world, is paradise, by us in our life, life is all, everything in any place, for things to be correct. Even us, the time has come for righteousness to become correct. Instantly, for AD, after descent, and BC, before calendar, Earth is correct, paradise, whether low without the silver or with the silver, to make the blue white as bright as it can be, to give us highest powers from 5% to 110% power on, activation on. And their things rely on everything, everywhere, 9 times. As we appear in controllability, correct and never disappear for goodness and soul, before spirit from spine to feet, toes, and after. The supreme head revealed the trigon to form the most delicate part of the figures of our pyramid eyes for the soul, bright growth, spirit shine, momentum, supremacy, mind on mixture in the fourth world, land. Strength is the second, everything everywhere is the weight. All in any place is the smooth, instant consumption, and for some's instant life, everything everywhere inside of us. And then what is out of us becomes life, correct, for everything everywhere and very much more, from inf, which means power, and amnesia, which means weakness at birth. For our souls are new of the parents, as the trigon eyes help to now save treatment of no corruption, but all correctness. For the oldest, Caucasia, Caucaso, and all of the Indian that started first before them, and the African. And we three are the mighty before the precious caterers that cater to us in any manner of reality. Now at the trees of foundation and the fountain of youth of India or Neverland, and the bridge for the London Bridge of the Long Island Bridge to London, where Neverland lays, where the fountain of youth is, and Captain Hook Imhotep and the shipmates are the guardians of the fountain of youth in Neverland. The beauty of the four mightiest is of the first. We are called the happiest ones to combine with the high and the great, equality and the oldest out of us, for we are the first figures you see of the seed and the fruit of the juices of Islam, which means juices, or Baptist. I have found the third one of the third only by our leave. It is the eyes to be saved with treasure and treatment, very much more, for your everything everywhere is not selfish, for the blue and the white will gain silver, and it will be as bright as the sun without turning off. Excuse me, we will take a break and then I will come back with some questions and answers. So we are now back. And of course, this is the Bookman Show, sponsored to you by the Rose Petal Game. And I'm Billy MichaellsThceascza. And do we have any questions and answers? No questions and answers. It's all good. Gotta keep it real, keep it funky. You know what I'm saying? I want to give a hangouts to one of my old childhood girlfriends. Not like girlfriend, but like we were friends, but she's a girl. We were children. Her name was Nicole. I want to give another hangouts to Pearl, another one of my girlfriends. Give a hangout to definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, Dasha and Gina. And Gina, twin brother man. I'm gonna give a hangouts to Nakia or Akia or Aki. He know who I'm talking about. I'm gonna give it a shout out to my brother Johnny. I'm gonna give a hangouts to Wolf and Reno. I'm gonna give hangouts to Karate Joe. Give a hangouts to Kiwan and Chaka of Mob D. I'm gonna give a hangouts to Tyrone Noy. Give a hangouts to Nitty, my cousin Ty, my brother Jamal, the twin of Big Twins. I'm gonna give a hangouts to Akia, to Tia, to Tinkerbell, Shay Shay, and her mother Tickafel, or Tickamia, the queen. I want to give a shout out to Tiffany, to Margarita. I will give a hangouts to Samantha, Vanessa. I will give a hangouts to Kimi, my son. I'm gonna give a hangouts to all my other children, all my one biological child, and my many blood children that I give support to because I am the firstborn. I am Eve. That's my government, my first government. Married to Adam, the Star King of the waters. It was me out of clay and water. And then on land, my name was Joe. I was still the firstborn here too, with Adam. I could give detail to that also. But the hangouts is going, and I would like to get some more talk about the Atlanta parent of all Atlantis. Now it is 2 blue, greens, and whites of power, of the equality of earth, united in the day of many colors, and at night they ascend up in separation from west to east. It happens. The midst of day and night is our treasures. Do not think for a sec that the mommies of the 4 worlds do not understand that I am the firstborn before us, and it is important to treat me and them with the many treasures that the people gives the people and of theirs. We as the 5 are thankful. 4 females and I, the firstborn, the royal orphan. For I, the firstborn, come before them, and I place them in their places to be for us all to have paradise. Silver within our layers of ozone spheres. And we are comforted. Save us all by the future and the birthmarks on us and the birthmarks on me and in my eyes and on my fingers and everywhere I see them, in the mirror and out of my perception, as me, Joe, the royal orphan, with the Atlanta parent of all. And into our past and into our present, by goodness for all, to become sure of all doubts and misappropriation, to have them with no doubt and with appropriation. People erect class of help by asking for it from their fellow equalities, but by no doubt there is no hell, but there is punishment, torment, torture, and devour. No doubt there is. And there also is murders, where you will be punished for the murder, with torment and pain. But kill is legal for the license to kill. And at 10 years of his good deeds is 19% sure to strengthen against the murderers is the paradise that's larger than life, for that saves us all from hellfire and trials and tribulations that we go through of our past and our present and our future to be until paradise links with Plymouth of this planet Earth. But do not haste to evil, for evil protects the good from the disrespectful. And death is not alive, but no one stays dead. They die, but they do not stay dead. And they can become eternal, for eternal means awaken over life. I am Atlanta, ruler of the care and water, surface, and the green and blue and white, with us to observe in blissful splendor from our treasures. This is now 2015 Earth for the cycle of paradise. Correct passion, perfect paradise, and much more for us as we continue to build our young worlds, our young formats called Earth. And now, on top of our age, this is still unborn by amnesia, and we must overcome. That's all I would say right now for the Atlanta parent of all Atlantis. And of course, this is the Bookman Show, sponsored to you by the Rose Petal Game. I have the laptop, and it's beautiful. So we will be giving off a beautiful sign out. I have a viewer, 2 viewers, 3 viewers, 6 viewers, 17 viewers. When it's on YouTube, Google Plus, and Facebook, it will have viewers. I want to sign out. This is the Bookman Show, sponsored to you by the Rose Petal Game. I'm Billy MichaellsThceascza with Patty Jean Caesar and our beautiful family of Titan, Panel, Axis, and Land. To the land of the free and the home of the brave. But now we're going to my world, Titan. And we're going to the first planet. And it's been 2015 years. So imagine how far we were away from each other. But from the orange in the sky with the green and the blue and the white, we will be in the best planet ever known. I'm signing off, Billy MichaellsThceascza. This is the Bookman Show, sponsored to you by the Rose Petal Game. Peace. 1. WON. Cool out. Have a nice day. Chill, fool.